Why Storytelling with Sinister Tales by Order of Nine Angles by Anton Long and Others. With a permission of greater than ourselves, we are privileged to bring forth tradition beyond rituals and philosophy. The mother stage of development is through stories, and that is all that remains of some of these traditions that we call pagan and heathen. The myth obscured by fiction will form a relationship to the spirit of movements that society has lost or was never aware of. The tales that Anton Long and others constructed were meant for temple work and study. In the father stage, we get some rules and methods, but we are in the child age. That means we are to make our decisions with what to make of it, add to it, and even go beyond what we inherited. I was raised in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they did accept some of the sramana. However, the separation of the natural, wild, tame, and spiritual found in Romans chapter 8, verses 4 to 10, 1 Corinthians 2:14, and 15:38-45, Mosiah 3:19, Mosiah 16:5, Alma 26, verses 19 to 22, Alma 41, verse 11, Alma 42, verses 7 to 24, Doctrine and Covenants, chapter 20, verse 20, and chapter 67, verse 12, and Moses 6:49, with their dishonesty and rejection of the inherent self, is not what we are upon. Myths are for all. They are not just sacred lore for particular times and places, once translated as dialectics. We are pathai mathos that shapes our beliefs, but we must act out in the hermetic, beyond prosaic structures. What is the truth are other types of value, though. One way to look at things is in the context of time and space in which a story emerged. The Order of Nine Angles has a particular focus on the amoral, immoral, the left-hand path, and neglected themes. This will not only cause an embrace of the shadow, but will work with different aspects of self and the difference of individuals in their own terms. Psychological, spiritual, and physical landmarks will apply themselves to it or apply it to new forms when worked out. We will have our own perception of the details that are not explicit. That is why I usually don't like the movies for the books that really moved me on a deep level, because their picturing is not mine, and some of the aspects are beyond technological imaging. Progressing through initiations will lead to differences between what is witnessed of the dialectic and what one understands of it. Different tasks, systems, temporal and spiritual relationships, and rituals will unveil themselves. We will make what we will of the dialectic, and it will merge with the nonfiction and making of us a being that directs its own mythology. And we see on the meme the mention to use gendered force directly and indirectly to mythologize your own environment, to ask, what are facts and subjective truth? Beyond philosophy, politics, and instructions is a narrative suggestive of the ancient spiritual side that goes among and beyond forms in a way that changes thinking and style differently.